Welcome to Keep It Pro Training Call, brought to you by Networking Wisdom, featuring Romacio Fulcher. Thank you all for joining us. My name is Monique. I'll be introducing Romacio, who's the creator of the Networking Wisdom, and the reason for this call each and every Sunday over 3.5 years. This call is every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Romacio Fulcher is a well-respected international leader, coach, trainer, and much sought-after mentor. He is highly successful as an entrepreneur and has over 750,000 people globally in his network and has accomplished over $1 billion in sales. That's over $1 billion with a B in sales. Please get ready to listen and be empowered. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a very special treat. I have the pleasure of introducing a top leader and a top earner. He's a top 50 worldwide earner in MLM. At the tender age of just 25 years young, Romacio earned his first $1 million. He's now a multimillionaire, and he's helped countless individuals, just like you and I. This man knows how to make money, and he knows how to make money fast. What we all like about him most is his love for God and mankind. He enjoys having fun and sharing wisdom. A millionaire mentor, leader of leaders, and coach of coaches, without further ado, I introduce to some and present to others our mentor and friend, the California kid. They call him the Marketplace Minister, Mr. Romacio Fulcher. Romacio, are you with us?
Absolutely. I am here. Can you hear me, Monique?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear.
All righty. Thank you so much for stepping up and being our conference call host once again. Guys, I want to welcome you back to another edition of the Keep It Pro Training Sunday call that we do every single Sunday. If you're joining us for the very first time, we're certainly glad to have you. We want you to spread the word. This call is open for anyone that is in direct sales or network marketing. Every single Sunday, what we do, guys, for the last 3.5 years is we cover two specific things on Sunday. Number one, we teach you the specific skills that you need to get yourself to the very top, baby, not the bottom, but the very top of whatever it is that you are promoting. The second thing that we teach is we teach life skills as well. One thing that you're going to find is as you grow, so will your business grow. As you grow, so will it grow. Everything is based on you. These calls are always recorded, instantly uploaded for you to download, re-listen to, share them for free. Guys, our philosophy is quite simple. We believe what we make happen for others, God will gladly make happen for us. One more time. If you're wondering why we do it for free every single Sunday, we simply stand firm on a firm belief of we believe what we make happen for others, God will gladly make happen for us. And so it's all about giving. And today, guys, we're going to continue a series that we started some 4 weeks ago entitled I Am a Master Builder. Guys, I'm super fired up about this title. I'm super fired up about this theme. I tell you, I want this to kind of slip deep into your spirit because we are in some very, 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 very uncertain times when we look at things from a natural perspective. When we look at it from a natural or a physical perspective, when you look around and you see 3 to 4 big major issues going on. Number one, as we all know it, the coronavirus is still on the prowl. That's a big, 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 big health concern. Number two, obviously we got social injustices that are still present. That's a big concern. Number three, we have a recession. Some people call it a depression financially because of economic times and all the displacement of jobs. I mean, we're talking literally over 40-plus million just right here in the United States. This is a very, 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 very big concern as well. So what I'm saying is when you look at things from a natural or a physical perspective, it's quite clear that we are in the deep waters. We're in some uncertain times. Physically, it's very important that we don't make light of that. Now, again, I'm not here to scare anybody. Trust me. I want you to write this down as we begin to talk about I am a master builder. As we dive into this, I'd like for you to write this down. I'm going to start it off with a quote before I dive into it. Grab a pen. whoever you are, just grab a quick piece of paper. Every seed of adversity carries with it an equal seed of success. Let me say this again. This is we're talking about mastery here today, guys. Every seed of adversity carries with it an equal seed of success. I'm going to say that one more time because I want you to write that down. Every seed of adversity carries with it an equal seed of success. Why do I start today's topic, today's call, with that quote? Very simple. We are in some very adverse times, very adverse. And I got to, first of all, I want to say this because I was working out the other day with my trainer, and he was telling me, he says, Romacio, man, I tell you what, man, you are super positive. And as soon as he said that, right after that, he said this. He says, well, at least it appears that way. he said, you are super positive. And then he goes, well, at least it appears that way. And this is my trainer. I love him. He's a funny guy. And he says, look, at least it appears that way. He says, every time you're around me, man, you're super positive. And I want to concentrate on the part of his statement when he said, at least it appears that way. Now, I want to unpack that for just a moment because here we are faced in some very, very uncertain times, and to him, my trainer, it appears that I'm always positive, meaning every time he sees me, every time we talk, I'm always focused on the equal seed of success that's inside of every adverse situation. I'm always focused on the equal seed of success in every adverse situation. Okay? So here's what I want you to know. Times are tough. I do cry. I do, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that the word fear never slips into my mind. I do get anxious. I do get anxiety. I do have fears. Absolutely, I do. I'm telling you, man, listen, I'd be lying to you if I said to you, I'm not concerned about my parents, somehow, some way contracting the coronavirus by, doesn't matter who they get it by. I'd be lying to you if I said I'm not concerned over, my son, he's going back to school, whatnot, and him. I'd be lying to you if I said if I don't care about my loved ones and them contracting the virus and something happening to them and them having to go to the hospital and be on a ventilator and maybe may live or may not. I'd be lying to you if I said I don't have any of those concerns. That's not true. I do. I would be lying to you if I said, well, wait a minute, business is booming, no one's been affected. I'd be lying to you if I said, I don't have any concern over the 40 million people that have been displaced and jobs closing everywhere, and it looks like they're not even going to return. I would be lying to you if I said I don't have those concerns. I saw a recent post the other day. It says you need to get a side job or a side gig, not just to have one, but just in case your main gig quits on you. One more time. The post said you need to get a side gig, not just to have one, but just in case your main thing, your main gig quits on you. In other words, no, guys. I would be lying if I told you I don't have these concerns. I do have these concerns. But I want to really concentrate today and tell you that it's because of these concerns. It's because of these fears. It's because of these things that are going on. Why? I will not stop looking for the equal seed of success in every adverse situation. It's because of these things that I won't stop. Well, think of it. Think of it this way. You have really two choices. I know it's tough. I know times may physically seem uncertain. I know it is. I don't want to make light of it. We all are in the midst of it, myself included. But you really have two choices in my mind. One, you can succumb. You can give in to every single fear, every single anxious feeling, every single anxiety, every single you can just give in. You can totally give in. And when you give in, you basically give up. When you give in, you give up. That is a choice that you have. Many of you know I've always told you, I believe one of God's greatest gifts that he ever gave man was free will, the ability to choose. The ability to choose. When you give in, you give up. That is one choice that you do have. Or the other choice, and this is the one that I choose to stand on the Word of God. I choose to stand on what I know is true. And what I know is true is inside the Bible. That's what I choose. Look, I'm not here to preach to you nor to fire you up. I'm telling you the choice that I've made. I want to encourage you to make this choice. If you are a master builder, I'm choosing to stand on his words. It may be dark right now, but joy will come again in the morning. What do you mean stand on his word? What do you mean truth of the Bible? If you dare to open it, and I'm talking about get you a Bible, guys, that really talks to you in clear everyday language. Not that yea, thou, we, I, that stuff, I can't understand all that stuff. I can't. I need a Bible that talks to me just like I'm talking to you. And that's what I read. And look, I'm going to let you know I'm not the best reader. I'm not the fastest reader. But if you can, try and read yourself 5 to 10 pages a day. 5 to 10 pages a day. And I'm talking about read a basic Bible, something that gives you a basic understanding. None of this, yea, thou, and stop. No. You have to understand it. And when you read it, ladies and gentlemen, what you will see in there is that basically nothing under the sun is new. Everything that we're going through right now has already happened in ancient times. It's already happened before. So if you ever wanted to know what the verdict is going to look like, what the outcome is going to be, it's written right there. But again, you got to believe it. If you ever want to know how this thing is going to wrap up, how it's going to end, I can already tell you how it's going to end. I know exactly what's going to happen. It's written right there. And so I choose to stand on the truth. I choose to stand on what I know is going to happen. Okay, that's the first point I want to make to you. So because of that choice that I made to choose to stand on the truth, that means I'm not going to let the coronavirus, I'm not going to let these uncertain economic times, I'm not going to let these fears, I'm not going to allow them to all of a sudden make me lose my confidence. I'm not going to allow them to make me lose my confidence. You say lose your confidence in what? Lose my confidence in the fact that I am a master builder. Lose my confidence that I am the best at what I do. Lose my confidence that my purpose, I'm still walking in my purpose. Lose my confidence that there's still room in this world for the gift that was given to me. I'm not going to allow it to lose my confidence. Yes, we all have been affected. But I'm not just going to tap out and give up. There's no part of mastery in giving up. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to jump into the topic of I am a master builder. And today I really want to key in, guys. I want to key in on some very good stuff here today. I want to talk to you about the word pivot. I want to talk to you about how you have to pivot. And pivot means you were going this direction, and all of a sudden now you got to go this way. And you were going that way, and now all of a sudden you got to go this way. You're going to have to pivot. And part of being a master builder is, again, adverse challenges come up while building anything. Well, guess what? You have an adverse challenge in front of you right now. And the challenge is saying to you, what are you going to do? If you continue to use old tools in a new environment, you're going to constantly lose the battle. If you continue to use some old tools, some tools that they worked 10, 12 years ago, but right now that's not going to really work. So the word I want you to write down and I want you to circle is the word pivot, P-I-V-O-T, pivot. It's time for you to pivot. If you've been wondering what should you do, if you've been praying, asking, God, send me a sign, please, I need to hear your voice. Listen, he's talking right now. You need to pivot. You need to pivot. You need to pivot. Now, when we talk about pivoting, many of you probably think, well, pivot to what? I can't sit here and tell each and every single one of you what you should pivot to, but I can definitely tell you, you need to pivot. I believe, people ask all the time, did God, did God create the coronavirus? Listen, I don't get into answering all of that, but I definitely can tell you one thing I know for sure. God is using the coronavirus to wake us all up. He's using these economic times right now, these tough economic times that we're in, social injustice. He's using these things to definitely be a wake-up call to everyone. That I can tell you. I can't tell you who created all this, and I'm not even going to get into all of that. But I definitely can tell you these times are definitely here to wake everybody up. And everything is gonna work out. It is. But when I say that things are going to work out, it doesn't mean that it's going to work out without some pain. It doesn't mean it's going to work out without pivoting. It doesn't mean it's going to work out without you having to adjust. It's going to work. Things are going to work out. But today on the call, I want to focus on that you are a master builder. And as a master builder, part of mastering something is how do you deal with the adjustments that need to be made. Part of mastering something is dealing with the adjustments that have to be made. That's part of the course of mastery. And the first thing that you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that you have to do is you have to make it up in your mind. Are you the victim or are you the victor? Are you the victim in this scenario? I understand things are tough. Finances are tough. I understand what's going on. I watch the news almost every day to keep myself aware of just what's happening. But I've already decided who I am, where I'm going. I've already made that decision. I'll never quit. And this is the time right now where all of you that proclaim that you are a master builder, this is the time where you need to step out and you need to step up. This is not a hiding time right now. People need your love, your encouragement, your expertise. People need your solution that's hidden inside of you. That's the third thing I want you to write down. People need my solution that's hidden inside of me. Working out with my trainer, he says, man, you're always positive, or at least it appears that way. In other words, just me being me was able to affect him at that moment. Because all of us, myself included, we all need encouragement. Everybody does. Everyone does. And so the first thing you got to decide, guys, is are you the victim or are you the victor? Now, today's call is going to be rather short, but extremely powerful, because today I'm going to do something a little bit different, because I'm super focused on this series of mastery. I'm super focused on this series of I am a master builder. I'm super focused on this. And part of mastery, like I said, is you're going to have some transitions. You're going to have to pivot. And when you are in uncertain times, like we are right now, when you're in uncertain times, like we are right now, where you have all of this going on at the same time, you need more than ever before. You need more than ever before clear instructions on what to do. You need more than ever before clear instructions on exactly what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care who you are, what your race is, what company you're with, how long you've been in that company, how little money you make, how much money you make. I don't care what your religious background is. If you can hear the sound of my voice live today or listening on our replay overseas somewhere in China or Africa or wherever you're listening from, I want you to hear me loud and clear. This is the voice of confirmation for what you need to get you through these uncertain times. One more time. You need more than ever before to hear clear instructions of what you should do. This is a time where you need clear instructions. Write this down. Clarity is what I'm looking for. Clarity is what I'm looking for. Assurance is what I'm looking for. Clarity and reassurance is what you should be looking for. You got it? All right. So with that in mind, I'm going to do something a little different today because of that. Again, so what I want all of you to do, I told you the call will be short today. What I'm wanting you to do is I'm wanting you to, the moment this call ends, and we're going to end in about 5 minutes, the call is going to be over. But I'm going to give all of you an assignment. Now, before I give you this assignment, once again, let's understand we are in some very deep waters, very uncertain times. We've already talked about that we all have to pivot. Pivot means to go a different way, do things differently. Yes, you are a master builder, but a part of you mastering anything, you're going to have to learn to deal with adjustments, adversities. You're going to have to learn to pivot. Sometimes you'll be reading a set of instructions that you thought were giving you the clear instructions of exactly how to build something, and all of a sudden, those instructions never took in mind a coronavirus was present, where you couldn't really talk to your neighbor like you used to. Okay? All of a sudden, those instructions that you were reading that once upon a time used to work on how you build that thing left you absent. Left you absent of what to do in today's time. So you got to pivot. So because of the fact that you have to pivot, I'm going to give you an assignment that's going to give you clear instructions. Clear instructions. Now, before I give you this assignment, let me say this to you. I'm going to give all of you an assignment that is probably, for most of you, a little different than something that you would ever do. I'm going to give you an assignment that's a little different for most of you. Most of you will say, well, I don't usually do this or watch this, or I don't really, but are you sure this is what I'm supposed to do, Romacio? I'm 1,000% certain this is what you should do. And when you do this assignment that I'm going to give you, there is a message hidden in this assignment just for you. Now remember, if you're wondering, why am I doing the assignment? Because you're looking for clarity. You're looking for reassurance of exactly what do I do, how do I do what I need to do in these uncertain times. God, I'm standing here and I'm trying to get myself over there. How do I get there? Things keep changing on me. My money was already funny. Now it just got funnier. How do I get over there? I'm having sickness in my body. I've got death happening all around me in the family from this and that. How do I get over there? The place I was trying to go doesn't look like it's even available anymore. How do I do it? I believe in today's time we can hear the cries, we can hear the yells, we can hear the screams of everyone all around the world saying, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me get through these uncertain times. And I believe that a master builder steps up and says, listen, I know that this is a road that we've never traveled before, but I'm still destined. I'm still destined. I still have purpose. I'm still a master builder. And a master builder goes out front and says, hey, let me show you how to build this thing. We might have to take a quick turn here. We might have to do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. But I promise you, we're going to get there. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be different. It's going to be uncomfortable. We're going to lose some people. Some people are going to cry. Some people are going to get hurt. Some people are going to choose to fall off the wagon. But the mission must still go on. We're going to build this house. We're going to build this house. We're going to build this house in the face of Corona. We're going to build this house in the face of social injustices. We're going to build this house in the face of the worst economic times that we've ever seen. Businesses are closing by the hundreds. We're going to build this thing. And in order to build it, you need clear instructions. You need guidance. You need reassurance. And today, guys, that's exactly what I'm going to give you through an assignment that I want you to do. Do you have your pen and paper? Are you ready? I'm going to give you 3 videos that I want you to watch. These 3 videos, I'm telling you right now, get your pen out. I want you to watch these videos, and I want you to be undistracted. Undistracted. Write this down so we're clear. I said watch these 3 videos undistracted. Have you a pen and paper? You have to be undistracted when you watch them. Each video is about 1 hour and 15 minutes long, somewhere in that range. So you're looking at a total of about 3 hours and 45 minutes. You don't have to watch them all today, but you do have to complete all 3 videos before next Sunday. Before next Sunday's call, you got to complete all 3 of these videos. And now listen, here's the sad part. Here's the sad part. And there's nothing I can do about this. Some of you are going to hear the instruction, and for some reason or another, you won't do it. And guess what? A week from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, a month from now, 2 months from now, you're still going to be hollering and screaming, I need help. I need clarity. I need to know what to do. I need some instructions. I need to know. You're still going to be hollering and screaming, what do I do about that divorce? What do I do about this health situation? What do I do about this money situation? What do I do about what do I do? What do I do? You're still going to be screaming. And you're going to forget that on today, there was a young man that came on a call for free. For free. He didn't charge you anything. He didn't want you to become one of his new followers. Wasn't looking for anything. Gave you a free gift of wisdom. Because that's the number one thing you need, specifically when you're going through uncertain times. You need more wisdom. That's what you need. That's why this call is called Networking Wisdom. And I'm giving you free wisdom of what to do. And it's sad to know that some of you won't do it. But that's not my problem. My problem is to follow the instructions that are given to me. So, with that said, 3 videos. Got to be complete by next Sunday. So you got a whole week to carve out 3 hours and 40 minutes to watch 3 separate videos. And I promise you that if you watch these videos, even if you don't understand everything that's in the videos, I promise you the answer of what you should do and how you pivot and the clear instructions that you are needing and looking for and the reassurance, I promise you it's in these videos. Guaranteed. Now, I know that this is a global call, but for those of you that are domestic, you remember the George Zimmerman, the owner of the Men's Warehouse. It's a place where they sell men's suits domestically. He always says on the commercial, and I can guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee your answer is in these videos. And that's the reason why I wanted to do something completely different so that we can hit you right between the eyes today and meet you right where you are and deliver you exactly what you need that's going to help you in these uncertain times. So video number 1, you got your pen, here we go. Video number 1. All right. Here it is. You're going to find this video on YouTube. It's called Following God in Transition. Following God in Transition. The video is done by Bishop T.D. Jakes. Jakes is spelled Jakes. Following God in Transition. Video number 1, done by Bishop T.D. Jakes. The date of the video was March 18th, 2020. That's video number 1. Video number 2. Video number 2. Once again, this video is by T.D. Jakes. Again, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Video number 2, the name of it is called The Shock of Suffering. The Shock, S-H-O-C-K, of Suffering. The Shock of Suffering. That's video number 2. Again, that's by Bishop T.D. Jakes. And then finally, the third video. Woo! This is the one. These are all 3 of these videos are exactly for you. The third video, once again, is by Bishop T.D. Jakes. The name of the video is The Door of Expansion. The Door of Expansion. The Door of Expansion. All 3 of these videos, ladies and gentlemen, are on YouTube. They're absolutely free. But my instruction to you is to watch this video undisturbed. 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 Each video is about an hour and 15 minutes. I realize that some of you may have never ever watched this type of video before. You're probably wondering, how is this man here going to give me my answer? What has Romacio got me on here? Some type of safari? Just follow the instructions and watch you. I promise you, I guarantee you, you're going to get exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. But you got to be open to the word pivot. That's right, baby. You got to be open to pivoting, doing something different than what you're accustomed to. Here we are in uncertain times, and you looking for the same old, same old. No, sir. No, ma'am. Not here. It's not going to work. We're in uncertain times, and you looking to repeat the same old behavior, the same old tricks that you knew. They're not working right now. That's why you need to learn how to follow God in transition. What do I do in transition? How do I handle the shock of suffering? Is there anything good in that? And what do I do when I feel like I know I'm doing something different and this kind of feels like there could be something good here for me? The door of expansion. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, you are going to be eternally blessed when you watch these 3 videos with a pen and paper and take whatever notes that come to your mind. I promise you, I declare, I decree that as you watch those videos, anything that you write down on your paper, anything that you write down on your paperwork while watching those videos will confirm and comfort you and reassure you of exactly what you need to do. I'm going to say it one more time. I declare and decree that anything that you write on your paperwork while watching those videos is taking you towards the answer of exactly what you need to do. That's why it's imperative that you watch those 3 videos. This is the first time in 3.5 years since we've done this call that I've pretty much left you guys to go and watch 3 videos. For I know the answer that you're looking for, that you need, is hidden right inside of those 3 videos. Something completely different that you would ever do. Some of you, this may be a totally different style of communication that he's going to be speaking from, but it'll be crystal clear, I promise you. Some of you may have to work really hard to understand and comprehend. What is he talking about? Don't worry. Do not worry. Just follow the instructions. Have a pen and paper, watch the video, undistracted, whatever you write down. Whatever you write down, I promise you, it's the right answer towards what you're looking for and what you need to do. Hey, guys, I'm Romacio Fulcher, the California Kid. And as I always end by telling you, in all that you do, don't you dare ever forget there's nobody any more important than you. Hey, guys, I love you. We'll get through these times together. I assure you of that. And I look forward to actually hearing the feedback throughout the week from the people that completed the assignment by watching the videos. Bye for now, guys. I'll see you all next week. Goodbye, everybody.